I am motivated to end poverty because we need a new normal. Jesus, who was and is the embodiment of compassion and justice, says this at Luke 6, verse 20. Blessed are you who are poor, for yours is the kingdom of God. And I ask myself, what does this kingdom represent, if not a realm or a space where love, equity, and justice permeate every heart and every system? At Micah 6, we are urged to act justly, love mercy, and walk humbly with our God. And we, at least those of us who want to follow Jesus, have a duty to do so amid a disturbing insistence on normalizing social inequality. It is this normalized inequality that constantly creates conditions for poverty to thrive. The poor were never simply a people of economic despair. They were symbols of humility, resilience, and most often neglected justice. And we need to speak up and defend the rights of the poor and those in need of justice. If we take a long, hard look into poverty, we would see not just a lack of material wealth, but the systematic subjugation that props up the affluent and tramples the impoverished. It is the design of oppressive systems that illicitly takes away prosperity and potential to create have-nots, to cushion the lives and livelihoods of a select few who have. Right here in the UK, which is amongst one of the richest nations in the world, food banks are in high demand. Some children sleep on the floor, and some do not have food to eat on a daily basis. As both individual followers of Christ and Christians in community, we have a faith duty to dismantle the engines of inequality. How? By fervently advocating for policies that bridge the gulf of economic disparity and earnestly support organizations that work towards alleviating suffering, as well as by standing in solidarity with those who work against the grain of the oppressive systems that perpetuate poverty. But in our pursuit to end poverty, we need to call the government to account and recognize that as followers of the Jesus way, we are called to become actively outraged and turn the tables of inequalities over so that we can begin to sow seeds of hope, justice, and prosperity that will sprout green shoots across generations. The aim is to enter into a future with a new normal, where poverty is defeated with compassionate action, both individual and collective. We hold in our hands the potential to sculpt a new world where systems uplift rather than oppress, and where despair is silenced by the harmonies of justice and prosperity. This is not merely my hope. This I hope to make my mission.